Is this filming? It's filming. Okay.
No idea.
Okay. This is Gene. Gene, how'd you do today?
I went X1 locals against nothing but dragons today.
So you played nothing but dragons.
Nothing but dragons.
What's your record?
It's X1.
Because you got rule shark. All right. Show us what you're playing.
I'm playing Firefist.
And you beat dragons all day because screw the rules.
Sorry.
Yeah. That's what you got. What are you playing?
It's gonna be 3 bear,
3 bears.
1 gorilla, 3 dragon. I played 3 dragon because it recruits for the trap that boosts for 1,000 attack, and that really helps for controlling the field against the dragon matchup. Which they actually put in a lot of work today. So I would always play 3. Three's too good.
So you were building this just to mainly counter dragons.
Actually counters anything because a lot of decks now will run cards like say Spellbooks will have their Wisdom or Evil Storms, even though it's an easy matchup for Evil Storms, even stops Evil Storms
like
because
20,
it affects
so that
my
one
monsters,
would
not
probably
theirs.
be like
So they can't really counter it that well. And I can just recruit it very easily.
That's
with
what
this.
I.
So,
Actually, I would just rather trade it.
She's
for,
also
like,
special summons any Firefist my grave, so I can go for card points really easy.
All right.
And then I decided to run 3 boar. 3 board because I can go into actually went into Keating today. It's the first time I've ever done it. You can also go under Crimson Warrior, which really shuts down dragons, and also it's a Mystic Tomato, so it gets run over with battle.
Yeah, I saw you making that card put in work all day.
Combos really well with Tiger King actually. So it happens quite a bit with Tiger King. I have 3 face-up fire formations, and it actually happened today. He got destroyed in a special summon 2 board, and they became floaters because they get destroyed with battle. And you can get a dragon or anything and go for your XC next turn. So anyways, that's why I played 2 board or 3 board. Sorry.
120.
I also played only 2 Wolfbark, mostly because I couldn't find a 3rd one, but actually, while playing today the way I did, I would think 2 is fine. It doesn't really need 3. And 1 card, I ran triple Valor. I think Valor is really good this format, especially if you set up right. You have your Tiger King, Tencent, and Valor in hand. It's a soft lock, basically. It's out of the back row because if they can't attack over with the dragons because this becomes a 32 meter. And if they try to make Drago Side bigger or Black Rose, I have Valor to answer that. So it ends up becoming a soft lock against dragons. So that's why I ran 3 Valor. Maxi doesn't stop anything. Like in testing, I ran 3 Maxi and I just get Black Rose all day and no TK. So Valor helped control the field.
I have the red eyes.
They're about 10. They're 12.
So onto spells.
So I guess like
I ran
Because I know they drop.
triple card draw to help with the consistency. There's certain cards I need to draw into, and if I don't draw into them, I tend to lose. So I decided to up it to triple
You got
draw,
any Magdalene?
and it's been working out all day. 1 Dark Hole, 1 Book Moon, and triple Space Typhoon.
I have
Go
2
get
Magos.
Play triple Space Typhoon is probably the best spell card in this format. Gets rid of all the problem cards that people like to side in, or even in Dragon's main deck vanities, or even gets rid of. It's just too important for them not to run 3.
Yeah, that is.
And then 2 lands because Fire Fists are just do really well with lands.
I kind of want to get rid of this whole thing. Like,
And then onto Fire Formations, I ran 2 Tinky. Of course, you only run 2 Tinky. 2 Gyokyo. Gyokyo is really good because basically, if you're playing against dragons and they set anything in the background, it's probably very vital to protecting the field. So Gyokyo just stops it all. Actually, really annoying card. And then 2 Tensu. I was going to play 3 to go with the dragon, but 2 ended up being really working really well too. And then onto traps.
I should have, I tried to sell it probably like 4 months ago. I've been trying to sell it for like 6 months.
1 warning. 1 compulse. 2 finishing. Triple Tencent. Card's really important for locking up the field. And then the MVP of the day is Ironwall. Every single, except for 1 Dragon matchup today, I didn't see Ironwall and I lost, but every time I saw an Ironwall, I won that game.
Iron Ore just rapes dragons.
Yeah, Iron Wolf just rapes the shit. It rapes most things this format. Spellbooks, even hits Constellars, Evil Storms,
Anything that
anything
banishes.
that vanishes, which is most things this format.
Yeah, I mean, I already, like, I had,
So basically, if I had a field like this with, you know, Baylor in hand and stuff like that, it ended up pretty much locking the game for me.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's probably like the most expensive thing. This one's probably-
Also saw you had Crimson Blade and Imperial at one point, and I was just like, Dragon player must love you right now.
Alright, then on to the extra deck.
Probably less now.
I ran two Tiger Kings. There's only one. There's a situation where I wish I had a third one, so I'm probably going to add a third one in the future. And then I ran triple Cardinal. Cardinal's a really good stun card. Basically recycles all your fire formations and it prevents your opponent from having grave setup, and also gets rid of her problem field a lot of the time. And with Tencent, it's a 28 beater. And also, if you special summon him with a Boar on field, you can set a fire formation straight from deck. That's another thing I like about Boar.
Not when the deck was around.
I ran one Diamond Direwolf
You knew
to
when you
get rid of
put
problem
it
cards
on.
because they like to flip dragons like to flip the
I
green.
remember they went up there.
And, it's just basically your basic card remover.
I started it
One Utopia.
back in,
I
like, 2000.
have no idea where I'm running Utopia.
Back when they, like,
Crazy Box, Abyss Dweller,
I mean,
in
if you
case I
wanna
ever
keep
saw
looking,
Mermail,
we can just
or
do
any
it.
other thing that uses the grave. Mainstroke. Don't
no,
really
I
need
never
him because
received-
Tiger King does pretty much the same thing
Yeah, I checked
as Mainstroke. Better bomb cards. And one Pop Operative and one Cowboy. Actually, Cowboy won the game today. So. And then for the Synchros, I run two Crimson Bladers because I run 3 Tears and also 3 Baylors.
I remember when
One Keaton.
You pulled that out today, which was
Actually,
hilarious.
The reason why I want to run 3 Tiger Kings is because I ran out of him and I was forced to use Keaton with Arc, so that's the reason why I would run a third Tiger King. Anyways, you want to do the side deck too?
Yeah, everything you got.
Regional
And
maybe.
on to the side deck. Starting with
you're lucky.
spells, I did 2 Kaiser Coliseum.
Because fuck dragons.
Yeah, because fuck dragons. If I go second, I would only do if I lost, and I would be going first because you open this with say Tiger King. And also Iron Wolf, it's kind of a good game because they can't Black Rose you, they can't do anything. So Kaiser Coliseum, I never actually got this off today because I never drew it, but in theory it's really good. 1
Pretty
D5
much the same difference.
and 2 deck lockdowns. I was expecting to see at least 1 spellbook today, but I didn't see any, so I was going to decide deck lockdown against spellbooks.
It's because Steven's not here.
No, dude, you gotta play a spell canceller.
Alright, so that's the spells. Then for traps, I ran 2 Rivalry. This basically ruins Constellars and Evil Swarms. It really ruins them really bad. I've won games by just flipping Rivalry and making a big beater monster. Anyways, so 2 Rivalry. It also hits the Dragoon Rulers because their main play with the Ducks and the Phalanx. The Ducks is a Wing Beast and the Phalanx is the Dragon. So basically, when they equip the Phalanx, you just flip Rivalry and they can't do anything past that. And then all they have is Wing Beasts, so they can't even special
I
dragons.
want that shit.
So it's really good against Dragoon Rulers too, so I don't think it's not. 1 Soul Drain. For Dragon, it's pretty good late game because then they can't add cards off the banishing. But I never really sided because it doesn't really control the field. Also, side deck 2 Emptiness. Emptiness did a lot of work, but I ended up finding myself only siding 1 because it's kind of easy to get around.
I remember
You
when
just
that
basically
shit
space typhoon and then you -1.
People run a man eater bug and shit.
You -1 or -2? Yeah, -1. Basically -1 if they have space typhoon. And then 2 goes in match. This actually won me a game also.
And people say it's not a good side card against dragons. It's a really good side card against dragons.
Basically, you wait for them to go for Trooper, they mill, and then you flip goes in, and then all they have is an Earth, so they can only get out Redox.
Or you can wait for them to be like, okay, return from a different dimension,
Yeah,
goes in match.
That also works.
Well,
too.
fuck you.
And then I cited the last Imperial Wall. And then the last thing I cited, just in case I went against like rogue decks, was 2 Mirror Force. But I never cited against the Mirror Force today.
You never cited in the Mirror
Just because
Forces.
I only saw dragons, and they usually go for Stardust or something. Or Draco Sack Pop's too slow. Good card, but way too slow this format. Anyways, that's the deck profile.
You did pretty damn good at Gene. Good today, Gene. Proud of you.
Place to do.
I'm proud of you. Fire Fist is viable in this format. Don't think it's not.